Welcome. Welcome. YouTube, please push this live out in the algorithm globally. Let the people come in, let them troll, let them engage, let them, if they want later on, check out the playlist and then subscribe. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. If you guys check out my content before I was monetized, you can still see I've been pushing the same narrative, and that's positivity and giving belt to ass to the effery. Hold on, people are texting me. What is going on? Uh, So, okay, so we're back from outer space. This is late afternoon talk, man, under the playlist Daily Lives, man. So check that out. You know what I'm saying? No, my channel. Boom. Mm-mm. This shit, we're gonna get this show on the road. Let some people come in here. We got some people. You finally gave me my wrench. Yes, sir. I love cake. Got your wrench. Welcome to the mod. Welcome to the mod squad. Um, all right. What the heck is going on here? Well, welcome everybody. So, what I wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Um, Thank you guys for the likes, man. 14 likes, man. Let's get the people rolling in here. Like I said, YouTube, please push me out. This is a good honorable live stream. Um, yeah, man, I just wanted to chop it up a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Feed the channel. You know what I'm saying? Gain more subscribers and just put out positive energy out there. Give out, virtual hugs, if you want to call it that. It definitely is that virtual hugs, man. Excuse me. I really want to go in depth with this Jay Z situation because it looks real damaging for Jay out here. So I really wanted to go over that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. I got a lot of people hitting me up on both fucking phones. But yeah, man. Um, you know, I feel like first and foremost, blessings to everybody out there. Hope it's hump day. It's Wednesday. The week is damn near over. Excuse me. And yeah, man, if you're going through stuff out there, I'm not here to shit on that. But just know you've been through worse, you overcame that, and you still here. And as you guys are listening to me tell you this, there's people going through way worse. So just be mindful and appreciate that you are blessed yet again with another 24 hours, man. So just use yours wisely and accordingly, man. That's all I'm saying. And try your best to love yourself and be kind to others, man, especially when you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it works good. But anyways, enough all that. Jay-Z. We're about to listen to Urban Legend Will Evans. That's his channel. We're about to react to what he got going on. Let me say right here. Um The flying spaghetti monster promises all foes a heaven with a beer volcano and a stripper factory. You have a wild imagination, brother. Blessings to you and yours, man. Appreciate the 24 hours you was blessed with. So many people didn't wake up this morning. So like I said, let's listen to what Mr. Will Evans got to say about this whole Jay-Z situation.
New disturbing updates that I'm going to show you guys in this Epstein file saga. Jay-Z is being attached to more and more predators as the files continue to be reviewed.
Mm.
And this is something that's been going on, man, for decades. Under the radar, nobody's seen it. And if you just segment it out and put it in pieces, it looks like nothing.
Mm.
But then when you put it all together, it's like, oh, this is what's really going on behind the scenes. And it's not a good look for Jay, because how do you keep having your name attached to similar types of things and similar types of...
That's what I'm saying, man. For decades, how are you having your name attached to Chomo activities? Let's let him cook.
People. I'm going to show you guys Dame Dash responding to Jay being around predators. I'm going to show you Nas responding to Jay being around predators. Nicki Minaj has pretty much made her piece known. She said, are y'all...
We're going to get with Nicki Minaj. Like, the irony of her. It's like the cat calling the kettle black. Like, your big brother is a bona fide chomo, and your husband and the father of your child has to register every month. So that right there, there's a major disconnect with Miss Minaj over there.
Understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power. If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story time, she said. And she posted that with a picture.
Do some story time, Miss Minaj, about your husband's crazy ass charge. Do some story time about your big brother that violated, like, violently and maliciously, and he's just the worst of the chomos. He's worst of the worst. You know what I mean? Do a story time about that. That's crazy how she's over here trying to out Hove. You know what I mean? And Hove is looking like he's dirty as hell. You know what I mean? I'm not condoning and over here sticking up for Jay-Z. Trust me, I'm not. You know what I mean? I stopped listening to his music a long time ago. It hurt my soul. You know what I mean? It hurt my heart. That was my favorite rapper for the longest time. You know what I mean? Spent so much money on Rockaware. You have no idea. Like, yeah, man. So, but it's just the irony of that. Like, it's like when a rat calls another person a rat. Like, that's crazy. Like, even though Nicki's not a chomo, she's not, you know what I mean? We don't know if she's partakes and participates in stuff like that. But it's like, bro, your husband, the father of your child, has to register as a SEX offender every month. Your brother is a bona fide chomo. Look up Nicki Minaj's older brother that's currently incarcerated right now. Look up his charges. And she's over here preaching to the choir right here. Like, that's wild. There's a major disconnect. She needs to lay off that ketamine. She's ODing on that drone. Real red.
Picture of Jay-Z and Aaliyah. And it says Aaliyah was age 15. Jay-Z was age 26 in 1996. It's a picture of them together hugged up. And next to that is a picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z age 27, Beyonce age 16 in 1997. Nicki Minaj posted this, and it caused a little bit of a frenzy on the internet. Now, people will say, well, Will, why do you keep reacting and only talking about the Jay-Z part of it? And the reason why is...
Barrows, she has these outbreaks so she could trend. She's a dying brand. Yeah, that too. But it's like, why is she a dying brand? Let's pay attention to why she's a dying brand. It's not because she can't rap. Because to me, she's, one of the best, or if not the best, lyrically female rapper that's ever fucking done it. To me, her, Remy, and a few others, but her, she's top tier. But why is she a dying brand? Because of her being bitter, for one. She didn't embrace the youth, the up and coming. You know what I mean? And the irony of that, because when Little Kim was doing that to her in the beginning, when she was on her rise, she didn't like that. But Lil Kim tightened up and she embraced her. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, she's just miserable, bro. I'm the way she moves is like you think she's from Rhode Island. She just wants to be the only one. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's the decision. It's the decision. She's mad. Yeah, she's self. That's self destruction right there. You know what I mean? That's yeah. And the irony, like your big brother, your brother that you have the same mother and father, your brother is in prison for violently violating a 5-year old or 6 or 7. One of them, she was the little girl was 9 and under 10 years old, and then your husband has to register every month as an offender. Excuse me. And she's over here preaching to the choir. She's over here trying to condemn another man for his nasty ways. There's a major disconnect there. And she's working overtime right now. Why? She's trying to get her brother pardoned. She's trying to get her brother pardoned. She's trying to get her husband's record expunged. She's probably on that way too. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Especially with this administration. And instead, in empowering other women, she will rather try to drag them, yes, and divide them. You notice all the rappers that were rapping and doing songs with Nicki, they didn't do nothing with Cardi, and I guarantee you they grew up fucking with Cardi. You could tell Ice Spice wanted to fuck with Cardi, bro. They're from the same borough. They're from the same fucking place, bro. You know what I mean? It's like it's just wild, bro. Wild, bro. It's like, but that's the industry. The industry did that, and Nicki just really just ran with it. I feel like, but yeah, man, this shit's all fucked up. Let's see what he got going. Let's let him cook some more though.
Because that's what my audience wants to hear about. It's not deep for me. I don't know what's going on. In reality, I'm just reading these articles, playing the
Facts.
videos, and showing you guys what I
Facts.
see when I look.
Facts. I don't be looking for this shit. I don't even want to be talking about this, but I gotta bring the content. I have to feed the channel. The people are really embracing me. I done finally surpassed 4,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Tell a friend channel. But I gotta bring you guys the content. We gotta let the content. Let them cook. Let them cook.
Look into these situations that y'all like me to look into. There's audiences out there that want to hear about the other people on the files, and on those channels, I'm sure those people are doing those topics.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna talk about what my audience wants to hear about on this channel.
Facts.
So if you've never been to Will Evans Live, welcome to Will Evans Live. My name is Will Evans. I'm your host. Over here, we break these topics down. We talk about the illusions of success, what success really is and what it's not. And we talk about culture. And in celebrity culture, you see a lot of these different stories. And these are people that people idolize. But in reality, what they did to become successful is not actually success. Because I define success by what does God say about success. And when we talk about God, we talk about my Lord.
You can't hear me?
Christ, man. Let me take my cross out. Let's be.
You guys can't hear me? There's no way. How is that? Can you guys hear me? Wow. No sound. Hold on. How about now? How about now? That has to be on your end or something. Jump out and jump back in.
Clear. So we're going to break this topic down, man. I have a lot of information to get to you on this topic. The rabbit hole on this one is crazy as well. When you see that Jay-Z is around a bunch of different predators, it's not just...
Yo. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wow, what's going on? Hold on, let me turn this joint off real quick. How about now? How about now? How about now? Yo. Now, okay. All right. So, we're back, people. Apologize.
One predator. It's not one situation as we could say he was around this and that was the only time he was around somebody like this. No. It's like 5, 6, 7 predators that Jay-Z has been called a friend by. And I'm going to show you guys all that. From the F.
What they say, birds of a feather, what? Flock together. You are the company you keep. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Things to the Weinsteins, to the R. Kellys, to the Bill Gates. We're going to break that topic down because Bill Gates' wife has come forward. Ex-wife, excuse me, has come forward. And said some things. Some of it you guys have seen. I got a clip that you guys probably haven't seen before. I got actually a lot of clips that I'm sure you guys haven't seen before that we're going to react to. We're going to talk about those things, and we're also going to talk about something that's really crazy, a really crazy update.
Oh, yeah, that was the old...
Which is...
That was the... I had to renew it. My fault. I just sent you one, and your DMs this one. But, hey, you're here. Welcome. Blessings. Hit that like when you come in here, please. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about this Que Lo Que channel. And this is a 5-star buffet channel. Just check out the playlist. Check out the podcast section too. There's something for everybody in it, bruvs. Let's let them cook, though. We are here talking about Jay-Z, Mr. Hove. Let's go. And we're going to be talking about other things too, man. I'm here till 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then I got to make dinner for my family. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's chop it up.
Epstein's niece has come forward. Jeffrey Epstein's niece has come forward. And she did an interview saying that her family are devil worshippers, Satanists. And she's exposing the whole Epstein situation. And we're going to talk about that as well, man. Let's jump into the live stream. If you've never been here before, let us know where you're watching from in the chat.
Yes, definitely. In the chat. Where are you coming from? Where are you watching from?
I always forget to say this, but salute to Cash Out for the partnership. If you...
All right, here we go.
How Jay-Z ties in at the end. So just bear with me and go down this rabbit hole with me.
Let's go.
CIA agent. This former CIA agent, this former CIA agent was killed, and shortly after exposing this, it got bad for him. So check out this video. I want you guys to hear what he has to say.
Come on, these drags
are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which...
Let me stop him right there. Go back to Obama's second term. All those kids, because it was Obama that at the border that locked up a bunch of families that were crossing the border, and all those kids, the majority of them kids are still missing to this day. I wonder what happens, especially American kids that go missing too. Let's let them cook. Hold on. Paul E. Jesus, Apostle Church, Louisiana, Jesus, Jews, and Jews in their own people and from the house of God. Jesus and the King of Israel and his son and the King of... Hey, man. Welcome to the chat. Bro, welcome to the chat. You are entitled to believe in what you want to believe in. I'm not here to talk down on you, and whatever you believe in, that is your belief. You're right as a human being, brother. Blessings. In the end, we are all brothers and sisters, man. Big disclaimer, minus the unsavories. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's continue for him. Let him cook. Free Palestine. Yeah. Free the Jewish people from Bibi and the Zionist regime. Yeah. And free America too from Bibi and the Zionist regime.
Means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are.
Now, this is a former CIA agent that after this, mysteriously he was unalived. So let's go back a little bit so he could cook a little bit. And I'm gonna be quiet. Let's go.
Former CIA agent was killed, and shortly after exposing this, it got bad for him. So check out this video. I want you guys to hear what he has to say.
These children are not just kidnapped.
Shout out to Paul.
In some cases, bred by families as a cash crop. We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are.
No paper trail.
One thing I want to note is a lot of times we think that this stuff is happening outside the country, and it's never happening in the United States.
And it's happening right here.
This is in the USA. This is a former CIA agent who they say is no longer with us. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what they said online. And him saying this is crazy. He said they're breeding children. So a lot of people say when they look at the Jeffrey Epstein thing, where are they getting all these kids from, and how come nobody's ever reported these kids missing?
And I'm going off topic, but where are they getting all these cows too for McDonald's to sell 6.5 million burgers a day, 195 million a month? That means they need 3,500 cows on deck ready to go to be slaughtered. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Well, take my head. That's why they take them at birth. Yeah, man. And to just pay attention. Go back. Somebody dig it up, please. Somebody dig it up. Obama's second term with that whole thing going on in the border, where them kids end up missing. They're still missing to this day. You ever notice? Sorry, everything's shaking right here. In national parks, there's so many people missing. But I feel like a lot has to do with portals and all that. Like, we can get into that if you guys want. I believe in portals. There's different dimensions, all that. There's a lot of shit going on in these national forests, especially the AT, the Appalachian Trail, Smoky Mountains, you know what I mean, out there in Yosemite in California, all that. You know what I mean? The Redwoods. Like, there's a lot of shit that we don't understand that goes on. And I feel that has a lot to do with hikers, seasoned hikers and survivalists and ex-military that know how to survive go missing without a trace. You know what I mean? I feel like probably like 15% of that is due to the powers that be snatching people up, and for things like this, maybe for the McDonald's, that is. These people, they want children. Let's continue on though. Blessings to everybody that's coming in. Who's that? Dot Boy. Blessings to you and yours. Welcome to the chat. Tell a friend about this channel. Check out the playlist and check out the podcast. This is under the playlist Daily Lives. This is late afternoon talk. Chopping it up, passing out virtual hugs in it. I'm here till 7 o'clock.
That's a good question. And this seems to be the...
I lost you with the portals. Nah, we can get into it.
We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture, because you have adrenalized blood. You have the whole blood drinking ceremony of the satanic world. It's also the use of children for harvesting body organs. And then you have ritual ceremonies and ritual murder, as well as incidental murder. Most organizations that end up being used to prey on children. Oxfam is a recent example. All of the United Nations organizations, the Boy Scouts of America, all of the child services agencies across the United States of America, they did not start out as organizations to prey on children.
Okay, that's important.
But they attract pedophiles. And ultimately, pedophiles end up rising in the ranks and controlling those organizations.
Don't they all? And they control government. They hold high office. They hold high position in high offices. The very few fossil dinosaur men that control the world are chomos. Chomos. Their fathers before them, their great grandfathers. You know what I mean? Chomos. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Why you think the laws are so laxed? You know, I said this yesterday, on Nightcap with Friends, the best podcast at night. Check it out every Tuesday night, Thursday nights, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Um, yeah, man. The laws are lax. Like somebody that's selling drugs will get eternity in prison, and then somebody that violates children gets a slap on the wrist. And then when they done doing their time, they get like I know in California they do this, in Florida, Wyoming. You can look it up too. They find them places to live with employment. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Now we're jumping off this Jay-Z thing. Jay-Z, man, you got some explaining to do. And deleting your Instagram and allegedly fleeing the country, it doesn't look good for you, Pop. It doesn't go. But like I said, man, and what's done in the dark always comes to the light. You know what I mean? And since we're going down that rabbit hole, let's get into it. There's a lot of people out here, you know, that do things and get away with it, and they think they're untouchable. They think that they're bigger than the program and life being the program, and that's just not the case. Sooner or later you're gonna have to come to account. You're gonna have to, you know, answer to all your indiscretions and all your dirty shit. David Bradford, Phil Jackson, big headliners, ENT, big New England, us, never them. What's good, my brother? Blessings to you and yours. Yeah, man. This shit is Waukesha. You know what I mean? Waukesha. I don't know, man. The system is designed to obliterate us. Well, obliterate the weak, the easy influenced. You know what I mean? The people that are easy manipulated. It's built to design is designed to and built to break you guys. You know what I'm saying? We here, blessing to you and your family too. Thank you, appreciate you. Um, yeah, man. If you guys could share this on Facebook, if you have it, please tell a friend, man. Let the people come in. I'm passing out virtual hugs, man. I'm here till 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. This just let me I want to speak about a few things too. You know, I know I'm not the only one that goes through this. People cut themselves out of your lives, right? And I'm talking to all my good people out there, my good genuine people that sits there and genuinely loves others and genuinely want to help others, and with nothing in return, just to having the satisfaction that you helped your fellow man, woman, child. You know what I mean? And when people do you wrong, you know what I mean? It's crazy how they run with a narrative that you're in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I just let people, like, just recently I just had to cut two people off that were dear to me. You know what I'm saying? I had things going on with them. I was doing business with them, worked with one of them, and what I'm saying, they did some sucker ass shit. You know what I mean? And now they go around like I'm the problem. Like, it's crazy, man. So I just let them, whatever. Your sucker shit is safe with me. I'm never gonna say nothing. But as long as Allah knows, I know, and you know, and y'all know what you did, that is cool. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how life is, man. Like, that people will get mad at you for holding them accountable for their indiscretions towards you. There's a major disconnect with there. I would never understand that. Even in my piece of shit years, I never got down like that. If I know I was doing wrong by somebody, I'm not gonna be mad at them for them holding me accountable or them being mad at me for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Accountability goes a long way. Some not yet to accept it. Of course. Of course. Of course, brother. I totally agree. I totally agree. Um, Yeah, man, it's crazy out here, man. I feel like a lot of people go, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect over here. I have my motherfucking flaws. I gotta continue to work on myself. You know what I mean? But I'm not delusional out here. I hold myself accountable. You know what I mean? I do unto others. This is why I preach it, because I really live it. You know what I'm saying? I really do unto others because you're going to fucking respect me, especially if I'm respecting you. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's out, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not even tough. I'm just being real. You're gonna respect me, especially if I'm respecting you. You know what I mean? You're gonna reciprocate my energy, or you're gonna stay the fuck from around me. You know what I mean? Simple. You know what I'm saying? It's not rocket science. So yeah, man. A lot of people got a lot of growing up to do out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And mind, body, spirit, all that. Like, a lot of people out there living wrong. Straight up. Straight up. Can you guys hear me? Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, hold up. I knew something was going on. Yeah, a lot of people out there living wrong, man, and doing wrong, man. And I know people will get better, because shit, if I've changed, there's hope for a lot of people, man. And I'm not saying I was just I there's hope for people if I've changed, bro. You know what I mean? Straight up. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's get to some more content, man. Let's see what else is going on out here, man. This is late afternoon talk, man. You know what I mean? Late afternoon talk, man. Now we going into the evening, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to help you guys with your day and night, man. At least let me do my part to put a smile on your face or make you feel a lot better. Remember, you guys matter too, man. And whatever you're going through, understand it'll get better. You've been through worse and you still here, right? Okay, then. And understand there's people going through way worse. Right now, as we're speaking, somebody's being unalive, somebody's being violated, somebody is going through it right now, whether it's sickness, stomach pains, headaches, something. Somebody's going through something way worse than you. So try your best not to bitch and complain. That's all I'm saying, including my damn self. I check myself at the door. Accountability and self-awareness has to be top tier if you're going to make it. I'm trying to tell you, especially make it the right way and have people genuinely fuck with you. Your self-awareness has to be up here, top tier. Your accountability, being able to hold yourself accountable, it has to be up here, bro. Or nobody ever, especially the people that you need around you, is never want to be around you. You're just gonna fucking attract what you are, and that's filth. Yes, overcoming the obstacles of life, la vida. All right, so let me see this. Let's talk about Murder B. How people,
Healthy choices.
this is crazy. Now, if you guys, shout out to Woke, who nada. Blessed to you, one of my mods. Blessed to you. It's been a long time, man. Blessed to you and yours. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I got to mod up Phil Jacks too. What we doing? I don't know that. If you guys are familiar with Murder B, let me know. She's from Massachusetts, but by way of the Bronx. And there's people going to her door. Now, we all know how Murder B got her claim to fame, right? And shout out to Murder B, man. I feel like she has potential. Just stop rapping and dissing deads. You know, she already acknowledged what I said and she fucked with what I said. You know what I'm saying? But we all know how she got her claim to fame, right? Dissing deads. You know? Yeah, man. And now people are pulling up to where you live at. Precious. Didn't I say cógelo con calma, Precious? Precious, Precious. Come on. Now you got people pulling up to where you lay your head at with your daughter. You think people forgot? And I'm not trying to wish this on you, but it's like, come on, man. Like, now you gotta move. Like, you have to move, bro. And that's not, I don't know, weird, scary shit. That's being smart. The whole world sees where you're at. If you from out there, you know where that's at. Like, me personally, I'm not gonna say where she lives. You're not gonna get that shit off my channel. Just, it is what it is. But it's like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you constantly diss deads, and the deads you're dissing, you don't even know them. They never even knew you. The people around you, it wasn't their work. You know what I mean? You did it for what? And now it's like you don't think none of them young bulls are gonna fucking wanna lamp on you, camp on you now, and do that shit to you. Like crazy work. People gotta honor their life. Now you can't, it's not about you anymore. Precious, you got a beautiful daughter right there that needs you alive. You know what I mean? Straight up. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want, man. Let's listen. Shout out to That's Wild TV, man. Even though you bit in the beginning, bit Digital Thugs TV, but whatever, man. It's another story. Hold on.
It's about coming back, y'all, with another video. Now today we got NEB and Ruby G pulling up on Murder B to try to fight. Then the police getting called. So let's get right into it.
Whoa. 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 Now, Precious, I'm not gonna get on you too much, but if you called the law, you called the babbies, hey, it doesn't, it don't mix what we hear in the music and you allegedly calling the babbies. Let's see. I'm just saying. Maybe your neighbors did. Maybe your neighbors did. Come on, Precious. You gotta move and go podcast and rap and sing. You could sing too. Do something else. Be a pop star. Like, come on. It's not about you no more, Precious. It's not about you no more. All right, let's go.
So it started after Murder and Annie were arguing with each other through text messages, and Murder ended up making a post about it on TikTok, leading to them having a little back and forth about their fake teeth and who has a better body between them.
I got to bring the content. Trust me. This is the last thing I want to do, but this shit is piping hot right now. And I'm just trying to feed all of my subscribers. You know, my old schools of subscribers that are my age or older, I give them content. And my younger generation, Gen Z, I give them content like this. Just like that. This is why I said my channel is a 5-star buffet, man. Check out the playlist and the podcast.
Hold on, child. This Annie on my, she over here talking about my teeth more, knowing damn well my teeth is better than hers. I got porcelain, this got composites, like a feel. Hold on. That's how I know she hating. She on my. Mind you, she built just like.
She said you built like a box.
Hold on, wait.
And mind you, allegedly, these two young ladies are cousins. They're cousins. All right, let me see. Go back. Now let's go to when they're at her door. Oh, look, right here.
Ended up getting the location. With the new $5 face menu,
Oh.
you get all.
Like I'm saying, though, now the whole world knows where you live, Precious. How they got the low? Obviously, somebody that you know and that's close to you, that smiles in your face, that's always in your house, taking up your warm fucking heat in the summer, taking up the AC, eating all your food, smoking all your weed, drinking all your liquor, watching all your TV, using your Wi-Fi. Hey, what's your Wi-Fi password? When they come in, you know what I mean? Somebody like that gave them the hello. Now, it's... She got what I tell you, Precious, call her local and take it easy.
House that Murder B was staying in and called up Murder's ops NEB and Ruby G, letting them know that she's about to pull up on her, so they tagged along for the trip.
What store is it? Is this one?
Wow.
The party! Come outside! Come outside! Come outside! We ain't got time for the extra. Come outside! Come outside!
Okay. Two things. For one, why are you recording that? That's literally like home invasion type shit. Especially, you know what I'm saying? I would hope to be at least have some. They don't have the smarts to not record this shit, right? But at least have some smarts. You're trying to come into somebody's crib. You better be fucking equipped for the occasion, right? So be smart. You're live streaming this, and if you're have some type of fucking smarts, which you don't have real smarts because you're live streaming it. But if you have some type of smarts, you're coming to somebody's house, you better be equipped for the fucking occasion. So you're gonna get hit off with home invasion plus having a weapon allegedly, right? But I'm assuming they didn't have no weapon because they're just ditzy and recording this. But hey, you know, these kids, they're not even past 25 yet. So we can't get on them too much.
You know where we see I got the Bible? Come outside. It's me. Come outside. Y'all know who it is, baby. We been waiting for you.
Yeah, man. Murder B, Precious, do better out here, man. Yeah, I mean, because that's not good, man. That's not good. Now you got to move, and it's not on no scary shit. It's on some smart, safe shit. You know what I mean? It's not all about you no more, Precious. That's all I'm saying, man. Do better out here, man. Do better out here. Yeah, man. So now the NFL lied in Bill's cover up.
We've got a developing.
Of course they did. Of course they did. Mind you, people, the NFL, this whole regular season, they were dissecting and going the extra mile for the fucking ridiculous calls with the replays. Dissecting replays during the regular season. Here comes the AFC Championship, and they don't have the same energy for that? When we could clearly see, if anybody knows football, you clearly see when homeboy from the Buffalo Bills caught that, he was down. So when the ball was in possession when he went down. So the play was over. You know what I'm saying? And they called it an interception, and they didn't dissect and like the league been doing all regular season for the fucking minor shit. But you telling me in the AFC Championship, they didn't do that? Because it was designed for the Broncos to go and win so the Patriots can have a fucking fighting chance, so the Patriots can have home field advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Let's get on.
Situation as a new angle has now been revealed, proving that the controversial Denver Broncos interception was in fact a Buffalo Bills completed catch. And now the NFL has been caught in a massive cover-up.
Duh. Anybody that knows football, or even if you don't know football, you could see that he caught the ball and he was down, meaning that's the play is over. The player still had the ball in possession when he was down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy.
We explain with Energon and Levine accident attorneys. Call 1-800-7473. First, take a look at the new angle and you'll see the catch was in fact completed. Ball is.
Look at that. Down. And homeboy, as they're going rolling around, homeboy snatches it from him because it's physics. He's up in the air and it's so fast. Of course he's gonna be able to snatch the ball. But by then, if homeboy from the Bills was still in the air and that happened, mind you, granted, fair play. Bravo. Great interception. You did it. You know what I mean? The laws of physics was on your side too. But come on, bro. He was already down. Go look it up. I can't really show you right here, but go look that shit up, man. Like,
and look again. Cooks has possession of the ball.
Down.
He's down by contact. Clearly still with possession of the ball. Yeah, and it's here where the NFL now has a massive problem. Quote, the fact this angle was not released until days later says everything. This has never ever been called a pick. The officials were afraid of the home crowd. They blew the call. Then the league threw every foot soldier possible.
Respectfully, F the home crowd. They wasn't afraid of the home crowd. That sounds crazy. This was all a part of the plan, man. Come on. It's like...
out to try and gaslight the masses. Yeah, and that includes Walt Anderson, who awkwardly attempted to cover for the league. But even the NFL's own studio hosts could not hide their disbelief.
The call on the field was the ball was immediately loose when they hit the ground. It didn't hit the ground and was gained control by the defender. That's why it was an interception.
And Steve Mariucci confronted Anderson with the question the entire world wants answered.
Why didn't he explain this then and explain it to the coach? Go under the hood and be thorough like we see time and time again in such a big game like this.
Now, let's go to the Bills coach. What happened, what he said after the game that got him fired? You fire a coach that's been helping you win. So what? They can't get over the hump because it's designed like that. But I feel like Josh Allen needs a few more pieces around him, and he got to deliver. They shouldn't. Josh Allen shouldn't put it in the hands of the refs, bro. You're gonna lose every time because nobody wants to see the Buffalo Bills win. It's not appealing for the masses. It's not good for ratings. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about ratings and it's just crazy, bro. Yeah, like they fire him, bro, for what? Because he spoke up.
Schizophrenia with daily pills.
He spoke the truth.
It's a constant reminder of your.
We've got a developing situation with the Buffalo Bills. Following a disastrous press conference in which team owner Terry Pagula was caught lying, are the Bills now, quote, strongly considering rehiring Sean McDermott? We explain on the Bunch Chicken and Seafood Friday. Order now at bunchchicken.com. Up first, listen to what Terry Pagula felt the need to say.
Yeah, can I interrupt? I'll address the Keon situation.
Uh-huh.
The coaching staff pushed to draft Keon. I'm not saying Brandon wouldn't have drafted him, but he wasn't his next choice.
Yeah, and it's here where he actually gets caught lying.
That was Brandon being a team player and taking advice of his coaching staff, who felt strongly about the player.
Yeah, because now listen to what Brandon Beane actually said before draft day.
When I went to bed that night, I was like, it's Keon unless someone just blows us away. We didn't feel anything was attractive enough for us to pass up on Keon.
Either way, the NFL is rigged. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is rigged. The United States government is rigged. Hollywood movies is trash now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Welcome to America. You know what I'm saying? About to wrap this up in a little bit. I'm gonna still hang on till 7:00. Welcome to late afternoon talk under the playlist Daily Lives. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody that came through. Got 16 likes in here. Appreciate that. And I'm still gonna keep it rolling. So let's see what else is going on out here. Let's see the House floor, what they talking about.
Washington rotated the slaves he brought to Philadelphia so that they could not establish the 6 months of residency, which would have given them their freedom. The panels that President Trump ordered to be removed were the result of decades of scholarship and community advocacy to acknowledge and examine the paradox.
This looks interesting.
500 meters beneath Antarctica, where sunlight has never reached, something is alive. Amphipods drifting in total darkness, cut off for thousands of years. Ice here can be nearly 5 kilometers thick. From above, it looks empty, but it isn't. Beneath the surface are uphill flowing rivers, lakes larger than cities, active volcanoes,
wow,
million-year-old air, all locked inside Earth's largest freshwater reserve. And now, the world's most powerful nations are racing to control it. China is building new year-round stations. Russia is running seismic surveys in contempt.
I'm not a hater, bro. China, the Chinese, man, they are on top of they shit, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. Yavani, what up, my brother from another mother? Hey, what's good? Howl in the building. Rhode Island native.
That's the territory.
But we are listening to what's hidden under Antarctica will cause global tension. Everything causes global tension, man.
Antarctica is protected by an international treaty that bans mining and territorial claims. In 2048,
please hit the like if you can, please.
When it is, presence becomes power. So what is under the ice that is worth this much effort?
What do you guys think is under the ice, man? What do you feel like is under the ice in Antarctica? And you know what else I want to talk about this over here? What we got going on over here? My fault, people. Right here. All right, bet.
What are they actually looking for? This is New Nature, and we spent weeks pulling together the latest research from glaciologists,
Prehistoric animals,
and ice core scientists. Antarctica is far more interesting.
I think prehistoric animals are there. I think portals are there. I think extraterrestrials are there. I think there's a lot. There's a lot going on in the world, man. And mind you, then let's talk about everybody's looking up. I feel like we should be looking down the ocean. How come 97%, if I'm right with that accurate, because everybody says 98, 97. How come 97% of the ocean hasn't been discovered? Like, there's a lot going on. Whatchamacallit? Hey, man, you matter too, bro. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm not gonna put you in timeout, bro. Little do you know, man. Little do you know the type of person I am, man. Love yourself, brother. And I love you too, bro. It'll get better, bro. Let him cook. Don't put him on timeout. Nothing. Let him cook. He's just projecting. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, he was last night here. I had to put him on timeout, man. It's all good, brother. Yeah. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Just enjoy the show, brother. Remember, you're watching me. I'm not watching you. Okay? Let's get it on.
And far more valuable than it looks from above. To see what nations are really chasing.
There's a lot going on in Antarctica, man. That's all I'm saying.
First, let's zoom out. Antarctica is the 5th largest continent on Earth. Larger than the United
I know you seen them ads playing before you jumped on this live.
It holds 70% of the planet's fresh water, locked inside an ice sheet that is thick enough to bury the Alps.
Oh, damn.
It's the coldest, driest, and windiest place on the planet.
Wasn't mad at you at all, brother. You're a troll. You don't love yourself. So why would I engage in going back and forth with you to help you fill a void? You got to do that on your own, brother. I'm here to wish you many blessings. You're serving beef to yourself because I'm not going to be mad. You can't get me mad. I love myself. I know who I am. I'm a good person. I'm morally intact. Integrity is intact. Self-awareness is top tier. I hold myself accountable. I'm doing my motherfucking thing in real life, on and off this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're miserable. Yeah, I mean, you're taking time out of your 24 hours that you're blessed with, strangely enough, to come over here and troll me because you hate yourself. Nah, let him cook. He had a bad day today. He's been thinking about me all day that he couldn't wait till I went live. And I knew it. I said, he's going to come in here and troll and look it. Behold, let him cook. This is helping him. You know what I'm saying? This is helping him. You know what I mean? One day we're going to find out who you are, brother. And we're going to run you. I guarantee he probably has to register or something. You do something in talking to underage. Guarantee you give me that energy. Look at your picture, bro. Look at his picture. It just screams chomo. Domestic violence. Weirdo. You know what I mean? It screams that. You know what I mean? That shit's wild. Anyways, let's get back to Antarctica. Let him cook, how he needs this. And he's helping this channel by constantly commenting. So keep talking. You're pushing me out. You're pushing the algorithm. It loves that. No, don't put him on timeout. He's helping the channel. It's good. He had a bad day today, Hal.
Planet. Temperatures
He couldn't
drop
wait to come back in here.
degrees Celsius.
Welcome back, son.
Winds can exceed
Welcome
200
back.
miles per hour. In winter, parts of the continent don't see the sun for months at a time. And yet, life exists here.
Whoa, did you hear that?
200 miles per hour. In winter, parts of the continent don't see the sun for months at a time. And yet, life exists
Crazy.
from the surface to the ocean and deep beneath the ice.
Now, let me ask this question, everybody. Besides prehistoric animals, what else do you think is going on, in Antarctica? Like, let's talk about portals. Like, I'm a big believer on that. I really think like there's portals out there. Like, this is where, what the hell? Everybody just hitting all these phones up when I'm live. That's crazy work. Like, there's a lot going on, man, that we don't know about. Like 97% of the ocean hasn't been discovered, for one. All these missing people and missing cases all throughout the country and the world in national forests and national parks. You know what I mean? Like, where are all these people going? And they're gone without a trace. Like, you got some in some cases, well-seasoned survivalists, ex-military, hikers, campers that do this, missing without a trace, bro. In some cases, they're missing without a trace. And then I seen this one case, right? That this dude, he was a survivalist, a well-known hiker that knows his way around the forest, knows his way around national parks. You know what I'm saying? And he went missing, and his clothes was up on a mountain, folded neatly with his shoes. His shirt, his pants, his backpack, and his shoes. His shoes were on top of his clothes, folded neatly. Like, shit like that is like, bro. And I feel like there's a lot that at play out there. Like, hear me out, you guys. One, feral people. I think that they're very much real. Feral people. You know what I mean? Because other countries have them, why not us? Right? Another thing, portals. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit out there. I would not be surprised if it's true. You know what I mean? Another thing, the good old United States government. You know what I'm saying? Doing their little experiment and just snatching people up, and people just go out without a trace. I feel like all that falls into play, man, in these national freaking parks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. Now, I told you I'm gonna still go till 7, man. We gotta still go till 7. So what else we got going on? What else is going on out here in this world, man? A lot going on, man. Let's see what them weird ass people at Whole Jumpers doing. Let's see what they got going on. Is Blueface getting... All right, let me see this. Blueface getting robbed by Whack 100. Let's talk about it.
That's the problem. You're under distraction. We ain't had a
Let's see.
hit since you've been around. Stop talking.
What started as a so-called business partnership quickly turned into one of the wildest behind-the-scenes stories in modern hip-hop.
Let's see.
Was supposed to guide and protect Blueface, but instead, this situation looks more like a long game where serious...
You know what?
Through the cracks.
Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
Blueface, is it true that his music royalties were seized over?
Thank you, Caprello. Keep talking, man. You making the channel good with that. Keep going, brother.
I don't know if maybe I called my attorney the other day. He looks into it. He's going to end up back in court because Blueface never had his day in court.
Oh, you can't do this, huh? Pedo
It's
face.
defamation and slander. His cell phone says
You can't do this,
there's
man.
no defamation and no
You
slander.
can't do this. You can't
Yeah,
do
I remember I brought this up in our interview.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we had sex, but they're just saying it was on a different date than what I claimed, but we had sex, so I don't understand what the problem is.
I fucked her. That was like just a short loser. They're trying to make a lawsuit based off of the time frame that I said I fucked her. They're trying to say, "Oh, you didn't fuck her on this day, so we're suing you We're suing you for saying you fucked her on this day."
Yes.
You did it.
Yes. He definitely is. And he just hasn't got caught for it. He definitely is a chomo, bro. Guaranteed, bro. He's a weirdo, bro. He has no friends. I guarantee you. He's a ghost in his own house. He hates himself. He had a terrible day, even though he was blessed today. Why? Because he's still here, alive. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? And if we was in the same room, he would not be having this energy. Facts, bro. Facts. That's how it usually is, bro. 99.9% of the time. You know what I mean? These are facts. He watches me. I don't watch him. I bet you did sub. Check out my content, brother. Anyways, enjoy the show, Chomo.
He just never went to court. She didn't win because he was lying.
Oh, so
he
you
was
never
in prison.
I'll be back at the quarterly. Go check out the channel, punk bitch. Keyboard warrior. He's a chomo. That nigga's a chomo.
Okay.
He can't grow a beard.
Everything's on his phone, bro. She's in his videos and everything. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Whack 100, he's a special piece of shit. His day's coming too. This year is the year that all the weirdos get exposed, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you. Weirdos are getting exposed, bro. The universe, there's a shift happening, bro. The good people are going to start winning for real. And the fucking undesirables and people that are doing nasty, weird shit in the shadows, you know, doing people wrong, y'all going to be held to account, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You can't go around being a terrible person and thinking like good things are going to happen to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're going to go out there and sell your soul. But what are you selling your soul for? What can the devil benefit from you? What talent do you have? What do you have to offer? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. Shit, wow. Now let's talk about the Blueface being finessed.
I always knew Blueface was.
Let's hear what this chat nigga got to say too.
Pretty stupid. I'm gonna tell you why. Blueface is signed to Whack 100 and managed by Whack 100. Let me tell you how this works.
I didn't know he was signed to him. I thought he was just managed by him. Damn. Oh my goodness. Wow. So he's getting his manager fee and he's signed under him on his label. So he's getting those. And I guarantee Blueface does not own his royalties. Whack does. Or they own it together, but it's in Whack's favor. Chacho.
You sign to a label, they take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too. It's double dipping. You get what I'm saying?
I look at his wife at the time, like, excuse me, man, like, would you insist on?
Bro, 9 times out of 10, his lady is gonna fucking side with him, even though she knows he's a dirty mother. You know what I mean? And he's finessing you. You think she's gonna tell you, hey, don't do that? That's his wife, not yours. Blueface, he did this to himself. I'm sorry. He should have had better representation. You know what I mean? He should have, you know what I mean? All is going in. He should have did better, bro. That's crazy. Like, what the hell, man?
You know what I'm saying? This regular.
Yo, listen, we gotta pray for Caprella, man. I really fuck with Caprella, bro, because he's taking the time out of his blessed 24 hours to come and watch me and be on my channel. Even though he's talking shit, who cares? He don't have to do that. He could be doing something else, talking shit to somebody else that has motion. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate him. You got to take the good with the bad in this shit, bro. And I got tough skin, bro. So it's like, you know what I mean? I know who I am at the end of the day. Ain't nobody going, especially somebody that don't love themselves. You're not going to fucking get me out of character. You won't say it to my face. And I'm not even a tough guy, but I guarantee that. You know what I mean? It'll be a different fucking type of energy if we was in the same room. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? Big facts.
She was like, yeah, I would. I signed at that time. That was like my confirmation.
No lawyer, no nothing.
That was his confirmation that you looked at the dude's wife that you're signing to and you took her word for it. And you went there with no lawyer, didn't have a lawyer be like, hey, let me come back and bring this to a lawyer. Even if you didn't have a lawyer, pump fake and be like, let me have my lawyer look at this. You know what I mean? Then you would have probably exposed him and be like, oh, he would have probably been like, hey, all right, if you're gonna do that, let me look it over. Let me tweak some things real quick since you bring it to your lawyer and make it. You know what I mean? He was doomed. But let's take his age to account. He was young, desperate, and the money that he was offered up front, he ain't never seen that in his life. A young father too at that. I get it, but it's like, come on, brother, don't be bitching now. That's all I'm saying. Don't cry now.
Okay.
Wack 100 was supposed to be Blueface's manager and business partner, but instead, he's been finessing him out of millions for years. Let's take a look at how one of hip-hop's most controversial managers pulled off one of the industry's biggest scams right in front of our eyes. Wack 100 is a music manager and industry veteran from Los Angeles, best known for managing controversial...
Industry veteran. That's cap. Anyways, go off, I guess.
With his outspoken personality. Born Cash Jones, Wack 100 built his reputation in the streets before transitioning into the music business. He's managed everyone from The Game to Ray J, but his relationship with Blueface might be his most profitable and most questionable business move yet. Meanwhile, Blueface was just a young dude from Los Angeles who stumbled into rap success. Born Jonathan Porter, he was gang-banging in the streets when he accidentally went viral with Thoshiana. At the time, he had zero knowledge about the music.
This is definitely AI. It's Tatiana, not Thochiana. But anyways, man, people gotta do better out there, bro. Like, what's done in the dark will come to the light eventually. Especially if you're out there doing people wrong, bro, and you're gaining off it. You know what I mean? Something's gonna come along and happen to you, bro. Yes, I really love what I do. I don't care if there's nobody in here watching with me. I will still be doing this, and I have. Just, you know what I mean? The proof is out there. Check the playlist, the podcast section, and see my Nightcap with Friends segment. I started a lot in the beginning before monetized, nobody watching, one person watching, nobody watching a lot of times. You know what I mean? It's only took me 7 months to get monetized. And I did it because I went 7 days and 7 nights of doing content, podcasting, doing interviews. And I was doing it all off an Android phone with a flimsy tripod from Five and Below. And, you know, I want to end this off before this is the victory lap. I'm going to be done at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's about that time. Gotta go make dinner for my family. But listen, hear me out. I'm a subscriber first, right? And I'm big on, you know, presentation. I like to see that. I'm subscribed to so many channels. Check it out. It's not a secret right there. You can see. And it's up to y'all, man. It's up to the people, man. And it goes for all the big top tier YouTubers that's out there. No matter how good the content is or the type of top tier quality the production is or the equipment they have, without the people subscribing to their channel and hitting the bell and sharing their content and engaging in the comments and liking it and hyping the videos, they're not going nowhere when it comes to these YouTube. So I said this, it's up to the people. The people decide. Even the people like Mr. Caprella there. He's helping too, because good publicity, bad publicity, it's all publicity. It's all exposure one way or another. So people like him and the people that and the other people like yourself, how it's up to y'all to get people like me up and coming to the top, bro. It's up to y'all, man. The subscribers have the power, bro. The Kai Cenats, the ISO Speeds, the Mr. Beast. If it wasn't for their subscribers, they wouldn't be nowhere when it comes to this YouTube. I'm not saying in life, but when it comes to this YouTube, if it wasn't for the subscribers, subscribing, hitting the bell, engaging, and sharing their shit, they wouldn't be doing shit. And I don't care how top tier their quality of fucking production is, their equipment, all that. If it wasn't for the people embracing them, they wouldn't be doing anything in these YouTube streets, in this YouTube world, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know what I mean? So this is why I always make sure I show my subscribers and future subscribers love, and I'm real. This is one of the realest platforms you'll ever see on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hands down, bro. Hands down. I'm the same motherfucker on and off this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can see my content. It's on the playlist. Look at the playlist called content vlogs before being monetized. I'm still the same person, pushing the same narrative, positivity, and giving belt to ass to the bullshit. You see people before they're monetized, their content was way different. And then after they get monetized, they switch it up. Nah, I'm the same person. There's no gimmick here. There's no gimmick. I live my truth. I sit here and tell the youth let me be a lesson of what not to be. 40 years old with 9 kids with 7 different women. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a deadbeat dad. You know what I mean? Like, all this shit, bro. All this shit. What fucking YouTuber? And I fucking made vlogs like that before I got monetized. Because I feel like I needed to be honest and have my subscribers trust me and know me. If you guys are going to help me get to the top and help me get monetized and all that, I'm already monetized. You guys already helped me, did that a couple years ago. But I have to be, you got to know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an open book and take me as I am, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Like, check out the playlist, bro. If you're on the fence, you don't got to subscribe and hit the bell right away. Do your fucking homework on me, on this channel. That's all I'm saying. And then you make your own decision off there. You know what I mean? But it's up to the people, bro. You guys have the power. The subscribers, remember that. You know what I mean? Even the ones that come in here talking shit, you guys have the power. You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, the people that come in to talk, they fucking subscribe. Look at like Mr. Caprello. He's subscribed. Why? So he can continue to talk shit. And one day he'll freaking act accordingly. You know how many mods I have that have wrenches that did the same shit he did? And I've turned them into believers? Because you can't deny this. You know what I mean? This shit is pure. This shit is pure over here. And it's refreshing. When 90% of the human population is living a lie, it's refreshing to see somebody living their truth, spreading positivity, and giving belt to ass to the bullshit. It's been another episode of Late Afternoon Talk, man. It went over well over to the evening, man. Check this segment under the playlist Daily Lives. I appreciate everybody, man. Share this. Blessings. I gotta go and let's see. Daughter's texting me real quick. I think I forgot my keys in the car. Well, yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna have to open the door for my daughter. But love you guys. Blessings. Love yourself. Be kind to others. That's all I gotta say. Blessings.